Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeffrey back with another video. All right, y'all, we getting extra fancy today, y'all. Extra fancy. Hold on, y'all, just a second. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. Like I was saying, we getting fancy here, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all one of my best, how would I word this? One of my favorite eating recipes or dishes. I like it because it's so creamy and so filling and actually so comforting. And it's actually not that expensive to eat, to make. What I'm doing today, I'm taking it to the next level. I'm doing lobster risotto. But the regular risotto with nothing in it is very cheap. It's very simple. If you've never seen, you probably never noticed this in the store. Risotto, all risotto is arborio rice. And you can also make the best rice pudding with this kind of rice. But there's a different method in the madness of cooking this rice. It's not like just putting rice in a pot, throwing some water, some stock on it, let it boil, it's ready. No. To make a good risotto, nice creamy risotto, you have to add the liquid very slowly. And the ratio is much different. Rice is 2-to-1. Risotto is minimum 3-to-1, but I do 4-to-1. 4 parts liquid to 1 part rice. Risotto, arborio rice. Well, I'm saying risotto, arborio rice. It's 4-to-1. I use 4-to-1 method. So 1 cup of rice, I'll use 1/4 liquid. And I'm going to use fish, chicken. I'm going to use shrimp stock. I got some shrimp base here. I'm going to use shrimp stock with this. I'm going to also add parmesan at the ends. I like the fresh ground parmesan, not the one in the can. It just makes a difference. Some marscopone cheese. Y'all might have never seen this in the store. This stuff is amazing. It gives it a nice creamy taste at the end. I'm going to use some fresh shallot, little portions for garnish. And, of course, lobster. Now, I use lobster meat. Cooked lobster meat, authentic lobster meat. See this? Which I'll show y'all later. This stuff is definitely outrageously expensive, but it's worth it for what you buy. Let me tell you how expensive this is. This is 5 ounces. This 5 ounces of lobster meat. It cost me $17 just for 5 ounces. So this is like $40 right here of meat. But it's absolutely amazing. When I left the job I just left, we used to get it by the gallons. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. We used to buy it by the gallons. I'd buy 2 big buckets. It cost you about almost $150 for a bucket. When it come in, I run and grab me some cocktail sauce. I bust open the bucket because lobster come already cooked. It's already cooked. And I take the bucket, give me some cocktail sauce, and go to town on that nice cooked fresh lobster and cocktail sauce, fresh sauce, and it's nothing better. And I bet I eat $50 worth of lobster and that one standing there. But it's a little secret there. Y'all don't tell nobody what I used to do behind the scenes at the job. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to step off. I'm going to get my shallots chopped up, get this opened up. I'm going to get my stock heating up. Another thing I'm going to show y'all, when you add this liquid to the rice as it's cooking, the stock must be hot. It's very important. It just keeps the cooking process more balanced. I'll show y'all that too. And then, of course, the cheese is no big deal. I add at the end. So, Vlogmas Day. What day is this, y'all? Vlogmas Day 20. I didn't even tell y'all when I came on. Vlogmas Day 20. We almost to Christmas. Christmas is 5 days away, y'all. So, like I said, I'm getting extra fancy. Some people don't like the fancy videos. I get complaints. Oh, this is not old school cooking. I try to educate. A lot of people don't like to get outside the box and be a little educated and learn something new. A lot of people just like to stay in the same lane and don't like to expand their culinary and cooking horizons. Of course, this is an old school channel, and I already said y'all at the beginning of the month, in the last month, the beginning of the month, I'm going to try to, I'm going to have some old school cooking in there, but I'm going to try to get y'all outside the box and show y'all a little different cooking techniques and cooking terms. Some people like it. Some people don't. Sometimes I don't know which road to take. Should I do this and should I do that? And it gets absolutely frustrating. But anyway, I'm going to try to keep going with this. So anyway, y'all, I will be right back and get all this stuff measured out and chopped up, and we'll get ready. Old school Vlogmas Day 20, just getting started. We'll be right back. All righty, y'all. We are back. Ready to get this show on the road, y'all. Okay. Got my stock heating up in the back. Y'all see that in a second. Look at this pretty lobster. $40 worth of lobster, y'all. Look at this. Now, some of it I'm going to chop up, but some like this, I'm going to keep to put on top. And this is absolutely cooked. Like I say, y'all, you can eat this just like this. It come cooked already. So some of the small pieces I'm going to chop up and kind of fold in my risotto. And I'll not rough chop it, but I'll chop these a little bit bigger. This, actually, you can see it come out the claw. And I'll put that near the top just for like a garnish or whatever. But I don't eat that to the end. I don't put the lobster in to the very end. So anyway, let's move over here, y'all. And get this show on the road here. All right, we got our pot here heating up. First thing I want to do, I want to saute a little shallots in here. If y'all been following me this month, you know I love shallots and a lot of things. And risotto is no different. So I want to kind of sweat these down, y'all. Not much. I don't want to get them no color on them. We kind of sweat them down just a little, like a minute, not even longer than that. Now I want to put my rice in here, arborio rice, and I want to kind of wake it up with a little heat, just a little. Get some shallots mixed in there with it. Kind of wake this rice up because it's cold. So I want to kind of get a little warmth on there, and then you see my stock here in the back. Y'all see the stock back there? Let me show y'all. That. My stock there in the back is hot. And like I told y'all, you want to add hot stock to the hot risotto. I keep saying risotto. It's not really risotto till the end result. So y'all know what I mean, arborio rice. Okay. I got that heating up. I got the rice heating up now. We're going to add this in like 4 parts, y'all. Look at how much liquid I'm going to put in here. I'm going to try to put a cup at a time. And what I want to do, that's about all the liquid I want to put in here. Let me show y'all where y'all get it, because this is very important. That's as much liquid I want in here right now. It's going to take 4 increments of this. I'm going to let this cook. I'm going to turn it down low, medium high, not low, and let this cook until the water or the stock is absorbed. Now, if you're making a regular risotto, you can use chicken stock. Of course, you don't have to use seafood stock like I'm using. Or you can use, make chicken risotto. Any kind of risotto you want, you can make. I'm just happen to be making lobster. That's my favorite risotto is lobster. So I want to cook this down till all this water is absorbed. And then I'll come back, I'll add another cup. I'll come back when that's absorbed and add another cup. And what this is doing, this method is making sure all that flavor and liquid and all that is getting into this rice. And it's going to get very, very creamy, y'all. You'll see at the end. It's going to be like kind of like a sticky. It's not going to be fluffy. It's going to be like a kind of sticky, but not really, really sticky. It's hard to explain it. It's going to be very creamy and very, very delicious, y'all. It's very comforting. I like this in the holiday season and the winter season. It's so comforting. Nice bowl of risotto. You can eat it on the side dish, or you can eat it as a meal in itself. So however you want to eat it. So you see how that's evaporated? See that? How it's evaporated down? I'm going to get a little bit more evaporation. See that? This takes about 25-30 minutes, y'all, to do it right. I'm going to show you another step here. And we're going to step off, and I'll finish it off, and I'll show you the result when I get near the end. See how that rice has absorbed all that water? Now, we're going to get a couple more ladles. Some more in here. It's very important that your stock is hot. You don't put no more stock than that, y'all. A lot of people don't like to make risotto the proper way because they don't like to stand over the stove and wash the risotto and put the liquid in. A lot of people just pour all the liquid in there, put the lid on the pot, and go away. That's not the proper method. That's not the proper cooking method to get all these starches out of here and get the creaminess. You can see how creamy that's getting already. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna step off, and I'll be back about 20 minutes when I got all this stock in here, all the risotto in here, really absorb all this liquid, and we'll go for the next step. Old School Soul Food Vlogmas day number 20. Just in the middle of it. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back. We are halfway through the cooking process. I only got half of the stock in here, and look how it's looking. See that? See how nice and creamy it's getting? And it's not even ready yet. It's only been 15 minutes into about 12, 13 minutes into the process. Like I say, y'all, it's a process to do this. So now, see how the stock is gone out of there? I'm going to put some more in here. I'll just keep it moving. As my buddy Chef Reno would say. Alrighty. See that? This stuff, I'm telling you, this is a meal in itself, y'all. I cannot wait. If you buy lobster risotto at a restaurant, I went to Hell's Kitchen earlier this year for my birthday in March. I think it was March. Yeah, it was March for my birthday. And the lobster risotto in there was 30 bucks. I think it's 30 bucks or so. And that was an appetizer, y'all. It was, and to me, Gordon Ramsay, you listen to me, they do not put enough lobster in there. But I guess it's never enough lobster for me. I absolutely love lobster, y'all. I don't buy it a lot outside because I think it's the worst deal for your money. You don't get much meat for what you pay for. I've eaten lobster, usually been on my job. I just retired from. We used to have lobster all the time, so I used to have the benefit of eating all the lobster I want there. But to go out and just buy a lobster, I wouldn't suggest it because unless you're going to use every part of it, the lobster body for stocks and bisque and stuff like that, I wouldn't suggest going buy a lobster. I really wouldn't. I would suggest only for special occasion if you got the money to spare. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to let this cook down. And I'm going to continuously keep adding stock. Y'all see how this coming along? Nice and creamy and awesome. So we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. Look at this, y'all. Let me turn it down just a little. See this? See how creamy this has gotten? Look at this, y'all. Look how creamy that is. That's the key of adding the liquid one step at a time. Like I did in 4 increments. I had 1 cup of 2 cups of risotto, so I did 2 cups at a time. I had 8 cups of stock. I did 2 cups at a time of stock, or whatever stock you want to use. So I'm gonna let this simmer just a little, and we'll just start adding some more stuff to this. Like I told y'all, you can cut the recipe in half if you want to, y'all. This is a lot, but I'm making, you know me, I make big batches, and just if you want to have a less family, just one person, just cut the recipe in half. But this requires 2 cups of risotto and 2 cups of stock. You see how creamy that is, y'all? That's the key of taking your time. Look at that. Look how creamy that is. And I'm not even through with it yet. I haven't got the good stuff in here yet. This is just the base. Now, if you like risotto and you want to stop right here, add your little salt and pepper to it, you can. I'm not going to season this till the end. Because number one, the stock had salt in it. And the cheese I'm about to add has salt in it. So I do not add any stock until the end. Now, what I'm going to do now, we're going to put a little Parmesan cheese in here, y'all. And I like to use fresh Parmesan cheese, finely grated. So we're going to add this in here. I got the fire down just a little, y'all. There's some goodness to this. Look at that, y'all. Look at this. It smells amazing, y'all. Absolutely amazing. Now, look at that. Now, we're going to go up another level. We're going to add some marscopone cheese. Same stuff you can use with bagels. Some people eat on bagels. They make tiramisu with this. But this just takes risotto over the top, y'all, for me. Just adds that extra creaminess to it. And I'm going to work that in there, too. And then I got this off now. I turned this risotto off because I don't want it to cook anymore. Because the residual heat is going to melt all this cheese. So just work the cheese in there good. Look at this, y'all. This is just a big old pot of goodness here, y'all. Just so rich and so creamy. I'm telling y'all. I don't know if y'all ever went to a restaurant that had risotto on the menu. If you have, try it. If it's cooked properly, you'll definitely love it. I mean, If you're a risotto, if you never tried it, I mean, how can you love it if you never tried it? But try it out. If it's just simple risotto, some have just regular risotto. Some have, like in Hell's Kitchen in Las Vegas, they have lobster risotto. Okay, and we got that all in there. Now, here goes the good stuff. We just fold this lobster in here, y'all. Fold that in there. Look at that, y'all. Look at this here goodness, y'all. Now, got the little one in there. And you know I like the contrast of sizes. Now I'm going to put the big one in there. I like to put some big ones and some small ones. Just have a little concept of sizes. Look at that, y'all. It's just a big old pot of goodness here, y'all. Now, last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little parsley to this. Save a little for the end for the garnish. Put that in there. And that's it, y'all. Look at that. Look at that pot of goodness, y'all. Now we're going to taste this a little, see if I need salt in there before I close it out and come back with the big tasting. Okay, let's try this out here, y'all. I definitely need salt and pepper. Salt and pepper it is. Put that in there. Pretty much it, y'all. That's all she wrote right there. Now, I'm gonna let this pot just kind of sit covered. I like to let it sit covered for like 10 minutes and let it really absorb all them flavors. And when we come back, I'll be here to do the final taste test. So we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back. Look at this here, y'all. Look at that there. See that lobster in there? Got a little parsley, top parsley on there, a little Parmesan cheese. Let me show you this one too. It's not loose. Sometimes you get lobster risotto. If you get it like it's like water, y'all, that's not correctly cooked. It's not correctly cooked. So let me get a piece here with some lobster on it. Some cheese there. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at that, y'all. Got that lobster meat in there, a little risotto. That's a perfect bite. Oh my God, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all. It's so creamy. Look at that. A good amount of oxtails. Lobster. Hold on, y'all. A good ratio of lobster to the risotto. The risotto is perfectly cooked. It's not hard. It's not mushy. As you can see, let me show you. It's not mushy and it's not hard. That's the importance, y'all, of slowly adding your stock. And I'm getting a lobster in every bite. That's a pound of lobster in there almost, y'all. Almost a pound, 10 ounces. 3/4 of a pound right there. That's about $5 worth of bites right there. I'm telling you, you can make this a meal in itself or a side dish for another item. One more bite. Y'all can tell I love me some risotto. I absolutely love it. Hell's Kitchen, like I say, disappointed me because their lobster risotto a little bit too runny and didn't have enough lobster in it, and it wasn't flavorful. So that's just my opinion. Review of Hell's Kitchen with lobster risotto. Look at that, y'all. Anyway, y'all, let me close the video out. I can finish eating this here lobster risotto. And I gotta tell y'all, this stuff makes excellent rice pudding. For to make the rice pudding, when you get to the, of course, you're gonna use milk instead of stock. You're gonna do the same method, but at the end, you add you some sugar and some, you wanna add butter to it or whatever. You add you some sugar in there and some cinnamon, a little nutmeg to it. You got your nice creamy, really more creamy rice pudding. So Maybe one day I'll do a video of rice pudding in this method. If you want to see that, let me know. Like I say, there's so much stuff going on right now in my head, y'all. I'm near the end of this month. Matter of fact, I think I got another video to do. And it's just so frustrating. I'm trying to put out good content and good as much as I can. But, you know, the haters in there just really discouraging me, man. I'm trying to keep the faith up and finish this month out and kind of relax. So, anyway, y'all, let me close this video. If you like this video, please share, please comment, please subscribe. Please follow my other social media account. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV, Pinterest, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag 2022, helping others with a purpose. Old School Soul Food. Till next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day. And I will see y'all in the next video. Vlogmas Day 20 is done.